Kad aiz loga līst lietus, mēs meklējam sauli. Kad jūtamies vientuļi, mēs satiekamies. Kad meklējam atbalstu, mēs esam ģimene. Kad esam noguruši, mēs atpūšamies. Kad vēlamies ko mainīt, mēs mācamies. Bet kad prieks par atkal redzēšanos, mēs dziedam. Mēs esam tauta. Šodien, rīt, vienmēr.
Labrīt, vai labdien no Jaunzēlandes. Es ceru, ka būs varēs dzirdēt. Šī saruna būs angļu valodā. Un Atis mums stāstīs par ko nozīmē, ka tev iepatīkās spēlēt ģitāru. Un es ceru, ka mūs var dzirdēt. Pasaka kāds, vai mūs var dzirdēt. So, anyway, this show will be in English. So I'm going to switch languages to English now, and Atis will tell about yourself, who you are, and...
Konnichiwa. Watashi no mono Atisu, the guitar or hiti matsu.
Thank you for introduction in Japanese. Konnichiwa to you too. Can you say the same thing in English, please?
This is a Japanese show.
It's not.
I'm Atis. I play guitar and other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. What else do you want me to say?
I just hope they can hear you. That's all I'm worried about.
Can you hear me? Can I have some comedy on here? We should really...
We should do a comedy. We could do a comedy. No problem. There is one person who is watching. Could you please confirm that you can hear both of us?
Yeah.
Ja nesaprot gadījumā tā persona, kas skatās, vai var lūdzu pateikt, vai mūs var dzirdēt abus divus. Ati, can you say something, please?
Hello, greetings.
Okay. So, where you were born?
What hospital was it? One of many hospitals in London.
Ealing
Hospital in London, England, UK, Europe, Earth, and the solar system of Sol.
Okay, perfect. So when did you come to New Zealand?
Same time as you.
Well, when was it?
Well, when was it? I know it was 2016, but like October?
September 29th, 2016.
It was September as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. It's actually almost 29th again.
Yeah.
Crazy.
6 years.
Been here a long time. Feels like forever.
So, for you, is New Zealand home? What you consider home country?
Wherever I live, pretty much. So I'd say New Zealand. Although I don't plan to stay here forever.
Oh, okay. Where are you planning to go?
Probably Canada.
Why so much attraction to Canada?
It's got snow. Skiing has always been fun. Even though I've only been once, still. Great place for zoology as well. And close to like US, where a lot of stuff happens there. So it's like not living in the US, so it's different laws, probably better laws there. Let's not get into that debate, but you know, close to the US, but not actually in the US. So seems pretty nice.
So when did you plan to go to Canada?
It's always been a thing on my mind. I don't know. I'd say I'm not sure when I actually thought of it, but I've been thinking of it for a long time. So,
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we here to talk about your passion, your new passion to learn to play guitar.
oh yeah, what about it?
What about it?
Well, what about it?
So when, I guess, a little bit of history, when, how did you start and why did you get interested and all these things,
Okay, so I started last year. It's only been a year. So far. But I started last year because music class just wanted to really do it. It was available. I was like, yeah, might as well. It's always been a thing that seemed pretty cool to learn. Here I am, still learning it. Glad I was still didn't give up, but still doing it.
Have you had the situations when you wanted to give up?
Not really. No, surprisingly not. There hasn't really been much, because the way I like philosophy's tales that if there's someone better than you, use it as a building block. Try to motivate yourself to try and beat them. It's, good way to look at things.
That's a very good way of looking.
So never feel discouraged, feel encouraged to try and beat them, especially if they're like a close friend as well.
Oh, okay.
So if you have like a close friend that's like really good at guitar and you want to be really good at guitar, try to do friendly rivalry. Obviously not a full rivalry, just a friendly one. You try to learn as much as you can and try and outplay each other. It's actually a really good way of learning stuff fast and encouraging yourself to really go beyond above and beyond to catch up the box.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So do you have a friend who is really good at it?
I have friends that I do have one friend that's really good, but he's been playing for 7 years, so of course he's going to be really good. Scarily good, actually. It's kind of terrifying.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if I wanted to play guitar, where I should start?
Tabs, I'd say. Try and learn tabs and then just try and look up your favorite songs. That's because the main problem with a lot of music, sometimes they'll try to rush you straight into music theory. And it's something that you have to learn, unfortunately, as much as it does suck. You have to learn it. But once you, but if you more get thrust into the practical side of things, you'll probably find it more fun. So that when you go, it still sucks when you get to the theory, but you can handle it more because all your stuff. Definitely try and learn songs that you like. Doesn't even matter the genre. Just try and learn songs that you like. Like if you're if you're big into Arctic Monkeys or some shit, try learn your basic. Just try learn your basic,
Okay.
Yeah, I think strive for what you like to listen to rather than just do music theory and shit first.
So what kind of bands you particularly like and get inspired?
I'm a very open person when it comes to music. Open to anything, really.
Mm-hmm.
I like to try new things. Music can... because music is one of the most subjective things on the planet. That is undeniable. Everyone has a different sense of music. It can be very slight or very major. Obviously, pop music, which is the most... It's popular. That's what pop stands for, popular. It's the music that's pretty much always going to hit number one if you make it. Simple 4-chord progressions and stuff. But I'm very open to a lot of You know, I'm definitely open to trying new things out. Like, you know, like I tried K-pop. Maybe not really the best thing.
Oh, really? K-pop? Oh my
god! Like, because I've seen so many people get negative towards it and really negative about K-pop, and I was like, let me put my 2 cents. And it's definitely not for me. It's not really my taste. I think it's a bit. For me, there's like some pop where it can sometimes go too far.
Yeah.
Boy bands are one of those things. Like I can't really listen to One Direction, the Backstreet Boys. People love those people. They fucking do it. They just love them. But I'm not really into that, and I see kind of K-pop in that light, so I never really got into it. But I'm very open. I do like to sometimes listen to pop, yes, if it's not too poppy. Mainly rock and metal right now, but I've listened to shoegaze, rap, psychedelic shit. What else? What other genres are there? There's so many. Jazz is actually pretty nice. Classical.
You like jazz?
Yeah.
Oh, that's news to me. Okay.
Well, I don't think jazz is bad.
No, it's not
It's
bad.
mainly. I mainly got into it because of Shion. Because Shion's really big into jazz. I mean, it's pretty good. Like, I do like people like Billy Joel and stuff. He's pretty. I do like old school pop music is actually not that bad. I do like Billy Joel, as I said earlier.
Hi, hello, Inessa. Yes, he is my son. Hi. So we got some comments. Nice to see.
But if I'd say the main inspirations for guitar, because obviously a lot of those people that I do like, Billy Joel, whatever, etc., right? They do play a little wildly different. As jazz is more piano, brass instruments and stuff. For main inspirations on guitar, it is hard rock, and metal specifically.
Okay.
Say the major inspirations for me. Obviously I grew up liking Iron Maiden.
Oh,
But started exploring other avenues of metal. Metallica and Megadeth, classic bands, Slayer, they're classical, well, not classical, but classic metal bands. But mainly, right now it's stuff like Slipknot, absolutely. Love Slipknot, can't wait for the new album.
So Ines is asking, what's your favorite band?
I don't really have it. It's hard. I don't really have a favorite. I have major inspirations, but I don't have a favorite. If there was a favorite, I guess it would be Slipknot. I do respect all the members. Actually, recently, Corey Taylor's son actually started his own band it's really good for him and his band because since his dad has one of the biggest metal bands in the world so far, he actually helped with a lot of the band creation stuff, and I think that's really cool. And there's even clips of Corey Taylor, having a proud son moment while his son and his band are performing, and he's like,
"Oh, that's so cool."
It is really cool. I do love Corey Taylor. He's great, and all the other band, obviously, fortunately, last year Joey Jordison drummer did pass away recently, so rest in peace to him. But I do respect all the band members and Slipknot, so I'd say they're my favorite band. But again, I don't really have a favorite either.
Okay.
But they are definitely a major inspiration.
I get you.
Yeah.
So why they are the major inspiration? Okay, you said you respect everyone in the band, but why they and your respect?
I really like the mystery they have to them, because the interesting thing about them is unlike other bands, a lot of bands, they have their sense of style and stuff. You can tell them apart. But what really makes, because part of a performance is obviously playing good, right?
Yeah.
But also part of a performance is, how you act in that performance. One of the best examples, and again, this is not really a rock band, but 21 Pilots. I don't really listen to their music much, but there is an early clip of them at their one of their first gigs at a high school. So they, at this point, everyone knows 21 Pilots now. They are one of the biggest bands. But back then, no one knew. No one knew what a 21 Pilot was. It was just this kind of band that was just starting up, and they had this gig at a high school. And I remember distinctly when they were playing one of the songs before they did, the lead singer got up at a ladder, had a spotlight and a megaphone, and said, "When I say these lyrics, you're gonna repeat this," and that's what makes a concert memorable. Sure, playing good can make a concert memorable, but doing stuff like that also makes it, because you're gonna remember the time. If you get 8 bands, they all do the same thing, except the one band who did, what the 21 Pilots, you're gonna probably remember what the 21 Pilots did because they went up on a ladder and got you to shout out lyrics back to them.
Yeah.
But the reason why I like Slipknot is one of the most interesting things that they do is they are well known for wearing masks. They are masked. And not just like COVID masks. Full they're full monster themed masks. And that is so interesting to me. And they change their masks every album to reflect a new one.
Yeah.
And it's back then it was just the masks, right? It was just masks. Now it's full body suits, and their new album, the DJ for it has mechanical hands that move just it's really cool and really interesting, and that's what I like. And that's what makes Slipknot memorable, because of the masks.
Right.
But they're a major inspiration because their music, first off, it's good. They do good stuff, and they also have a really just interesting background to them and how they started, and a lot of because they struggled heavily while making their first and second albums, because lead singer Corey Taylor's all happy now. He's so optimistic, and that's what I like about the lead singer, especially because his life fucking sucked back in Iowa. Because he mostly lived in heroin-ridden houses and stuff.
Oh my god!
And he was trying to just survive off scraps. He's such an optimistic person, and he wants to give the best. That's why I really respect him for his son. He wants to give his children the best in the world, and really help them out with their band. And and I really respect that. And they just make good music.
Anyway, so few people are asking, they're anxious to hear you play.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, what?
Well, I don't know. It's your pick.
Give me a band at least. Just a band. Any band.
Any band.
Any band. If I don't know any songs, then I'm not going to bother.
Okay.
But if I do know a song, then I will bother playing.
Okay, let's.
A little bit of it.
Okay, let's start with. Can you? So Ines, Laura, and everybody else who's watching, it's your opportunity to name a band, and artists will try to play it.
I don't know Pearl Jam. I'm sorry.
If he will.
I know the band, but I don't know Pearl Jam songs.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I just wanted to comment because I don't know any Pearl Jam songs, unfortunately.
Okay, Metallica.
Easy. Rough. That was a bit coarse. I'm still getting used to the 7 string here.
Okay.
It's pretty hard, but pretty alright. I'd say for a first time. After on the 7 string, really. But yeah, that was Master of Puppets on Master of Puppets.
Okay, cool.
Released 1986.
So can you tell about this guitar? So when did you get it?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Was it 2 days ago?
I don't know. Yeah,
I think it was 2 days ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, what time is it now? Hold up. 2 days, 11 hours, and 12 minutes. So, this guitar, 7 string, it's a Jackson.
Uh-huh.
I forget what the fret, no, these frets are called. Yeah, but it's a 7 string. I'm used to playing the 6 string. So it's pretty difficult for me right now to try to, but I'm getting there.
So explain the difference. What's the difference between 7?
Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
So a 6 string has 6 strings.
Yeah.
7 string has 7 strings. Okay.
Wow.
So the 7 string has another string up here, which is a lower tuning compared to. So you can kind of like usually like if I wanted to play like Before I Forget by Slipknot, you would have to down tune it. But since this is okay, well it's a bit off tune right now, but it's just tuned to A. You know, I can just. I can just play right there. Obviously, if I wanted to play it kind of like the rest, I would have to just down tune everything here.
Right.
But you know, I can play like the kind of opening beginning bit of Before I Forget, just bass.
Okay. Iron Maiden.
I can't. I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. It is very hard. They are not easy. They are not easy to play. Give me a
Okay. AC/DC.
Oh. I can only really play a shitty version of like Thunderstruck. I haven't bothered learning any AC/DC songs, surprisingly, even though I do like them. Some of this is like really shameful to like say. Can I? No, I'm not doing that. It's
Okay.
very bad.
Alright. What else? Maybe audience could help me? I don't know. What else we could try? Slayer. Well, it's all in the process.
Yeah, that's true.
So because you just got 7 string and you've been only learning for a year, so I think it's fine.
That's excusable, I guess.
It's excusable. What else we could ask you to play? Any Slash stuff, you know?
No, I don't know any Guns N' Roses stuff either, so.
Right. Right.
Just give me like a letter.
Okay. S.
Oh. Alright, I need to think of the So you said S, right? Still wrong. This is
In a society, yeah, practice makes it perfect.
Sure.
Any Prince? Do you know Prince?
I know Prince. He's great.
Can you play any of his songs?
No, unfortunately not. I do love the Gold Experience album. That's a good album by him, but I can't really do any Prince, unfortunately. I never bothered. I don't know if it'll be that hard, but I've never bothered. He's a very interesting guitar shape as well. It's a very interesting guitar. But I do know the Gold Experience album. That's a good album, but that's really all I know.
Okay.
I don't really know any songs, unfortunately.
Okay. So you told me a story. So when we went to buy this particular guitar, you told me a story that supposedly is something I didn't know. So what you should know, if you go in a music shop, rock shop, to buy something, what you should not to do, or
play overplayed songs. That's it. So, because the philosophy here is not every guitar store does it.
Okay.
It's mainly in America.
Right.
Shit, of course, it's in America. It's mainly in America, but if you go to a guitar store and you get them hooked up and you decide to play think of the most overplayed songs, like, you know. Smells Like Teen Spirit, for example. You played that, then that's what we like to call a forbidden riff. Now, a forbidden riff is a riff that you're not meant to play at a guitar store, because the guitar store owners have probably heard it a million fucking times.
Oh my god.
They heard these songs when the dinosaurs were still around, you know. They survived the meteor and their little guitar store. And even while all life on Earth was just wiped because of, you know, the meteor several billion years ago, they could still hear the same songs, you know. You know, the ashes coming into the guitar store and playing those songs. So that in the 21st century, they're like, we're sick of this. So they made a list. Not all guitar stores do it, but a lot of them, you know, if you go in there and you decide, you know, I'm going to play some Nothing Else Matters, you know, they're not going to appreciate that. That's the idea of the forbidden riff.
Or Stairway to Heaven.
Or Stairway to Heaven, but I don't actually know Stairway to Heaven. So Stairway to Heaven's the main one that they. It's also Iron Man by Black Sabbath as well. You know, they're not really. Obviously, there's also lists. People have created lists of what guitar store owners will appreciate as well.
Oh, I see.
So pretty much, if you play songs that are either not very known, they're gonna appreciate that as well. You know.
If you play your own songs, is that encouraged?
Your own created songs?
Yeah, well, if you are a musician.
Probably, yeah. No, they would probably like that. They'd probably appreciate it if you went in there. Definitely if you're shredding, if you go in there and you just decide. You know, they're probably going to appreciate that as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So what kind of techniques, guitar playing techniques there are? Obviously, I heard of down picking and alternate picking and all sorts of picking. So can you explain me?
So down picking is the motion of getting a pick and going just down. It's what you do when you're playing Master of Puppets. So, that's how I'm just down picking. That's down picking. Alternate picking, if I were to do the, you know, this is what kind of alternate picking. It sounds very different. Alternate picking is when you're going back and forth, attacking the string. So if I were to just kind of it's the rapid attacking. Down picking is just down, while alternate is like that. Other techniques include, so you have tapping, which is I didn't demonstrate earlier, but it's the idea of that's tapping.
Okay.
So you don't actually pick apples, just fingers.
Right.
There's finger picking, which is like kind of like that in a way. You have sweep picking, which I can't do. That's either the hardest or one of the hardest things you can actually learn on a guitar, which is playing arpeggios on a guitar.
Like what?
Sweep picking?
Yeah.
The idea of sweep picking is you kind of, it seemed, this hand is pretty, but you have to have your playing hand here faster. It is one of the hardest things you can learn on guitar. It is.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. We have a question. So, are you self-taught?
Mostly. Although I do get help. I do have I have a sort of I see him once a week, guitar tutor. Yeah, but it's not paid for, so it's not completely there. Sometimes you don't really do much, but it's still enjoyable to go there, and it does help out a bit.
So that's at school.
That's at school, yeah.
Yeah.
And I do music, but music, that's not really. It's some assessments. Go do them.
So, you have few compliments. They say well done. So good.
Trying to be good. Yep, trying to be good by Chuck Berry.
Excellent. So, what's your future plans? Obviously, you like to play guitar, but in the life, what's your?
I'm gonna go for zoology.
Why?
Animals are great.
Okay.
There's a lot. Fortunately, in the world, some of them are dying right now. It is on do you remember the movie Rio?
Yes.
With the bluebirds?
Yes.
Unfortunately, all of them are extinct in wildlife, and the ones that are in captivity are alive. It is unfortunate to know that, but they are trying to kind of repopulate with the ones in captivity, but unfortunately they are extinct in the wild. You will not find any of them in the wild. They are dead in the wild, and that is very sad to hear. And the scary thing about it is that a majority of the ones in captivity are female. So there's kind of a male ones are all dying off. So it's becoming really alarming.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to try help out with that cause, and definitely other species and stuff. So there's a lot of animal abuse that unfortunately goes on. So
It's sad.
yeah, it is sad. I'd like to help out with that. Musician stuff is good. I'm trying to pick up a YouTube career. Don't know where that's gonna go, but hopefully.
What you're trying to do?
YouTube stuff. Hopefully that goes somewhere, but it's not really my main. That's what I want to do. Used to be, but then you have to realize, oh shit, it's pretty hard, isn't it now? And it's also
well, every dog under the sun is doing it, isn't it?
That's true. There's literal courses. There's university courses for doing it now, and in my opinion, I think that's kind of dumb. Because it's just. It's BS. I think if you want to become a YouTuber, get editing software, think of what you want to do on YouTube, and just roll with it. You need some luck in there. You need, like, you can make the best video in the world, but if you don't really, like, advertise it correctly, no one's going to see it.
Right.
And that is the sad truth. It's sad but true. You know, I do agree. I think it is a bit stupid that there's YouTube courses. Obviously, TikTok's, you know, kind of picking up now. And I have my own opinions on that.
So, what's your opinion about TikTok? Tell me. This is cool.
First off, okay. Well, there's. I think you need to put out some trigger warnings here.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about some effed up stuff. First off, TikTok actively it's spyware. It's just spyware on your phone. Someone reverse engineered the whole app. It's just spyware. That's all it is. And second, since majority of the company is still based in China, China gets a lot of money from TikTok, right?
Yeah.
China, unfortunately, hates Muslim people. So they'll use that money to make education camps for Muslim people. It's pretty much just fascist, what the Nazis did in World War II. I don't think that's okay. I don't support that. And there is people who don't know, and there's probably people who do know. And, like, you know, obviously, I can't really necessarily confirm that one because it is so obscure when it comes to what China does, since that's so hidden. But I think the matter of it being spyware in the first place is just alarming. I'm not wanting that on my phone or anything. I'm not going to have a TikTok account. I don't want them, like, spying on my shit. And I know that sounds like conspiracy BS. You know, like I'm fucking Alex Jones or whatever.
But this, you know...
And also, I just hate the TikTok community. They've done some awful things, and people still use the platform.
Like what?
Everyone casually just... Again, here's another insensitive content warning here, because I'm going to go into another effed up thing that is true, and they've done. But there was this TikTok trend going around where you would act like you were at the gates of heaven, and they would ask you what I did, what happened, why you died. And people were just casually making videos, you know, oh, I died in the Holocaust, I was gassed with my whole family, and like, and they're not even related to any Holocaust survivors. They're just going off, and
that's all.
Again, the major thing is I can't really speak. I mean, for all I know, people related to Holocaust survivors might not really mind that much. I don't think our family has any roots to Holocaust survivors or of any sort. No. So I can't really speak on their behalf. I think that's kind of, but I just don't think, and it's not even just the Holocaust. There's like videos where they'll like go up and, you know, say that I died in the Twin Towers on September 11th and just casually say that, and sometimes even mocking or joking about it.
Right.
And I think that's just not a very good thing to bring up these awful events and then just kind of put this lighthearted tone. There's other like trends that I just think are just dumb and, you know, can be pretty offensive to people, but it's my personal reason why I don't really like TikTok. Again, but you can take that with a grain of salt. You can either think, yeah, I agree with that, or you can think I'm Alex Jones.
Yeah. No, I see your point. So there's the question, what's your favorite melody to play?
Oh, melody, forget like what, I always forget my musical chords sometimes. Melodies, like, I think melodies, like, let's say, oh, sounds not good. Let's, think melody is something like the... Probably that. solo. I'm pretty sure solos do count as a melody. I do like playing the smells like this.
He says sounds not good.
Yeah,
it's up and down.
Sorry.
I think it might be to do with the mic, because that mic usually when I do my solo shows, it's actually, I don't think it's designed for what we have. I might have
probably
to,
not.
we might have to actually change to the other mic, Blue Yeti.
Sure, but I don't think it. I think it would be the worst thing.
Well,
I mean, we've already been on for 42 minutes.
yes.
I think it's a bit too far to go back in.
Yeah, I think it's as we turning heads.
It's
But-
probably like.
Yeah, it is up and down, unfortunately. Really, I apologize for that.
Yeah. Have you seen the Joe Rogan show?
Can you, Brian Adams?
Oh, I can't play any Brian Adams. I forget. Is he the one who made Summer of '69?
Yes, that's the
Okay,
one.
yeah. I was like, I recognize the name, but I don't know. Have you seen the Joe Rogan show?
No.
No, you haven't?
No.
It's actually not have a podcast. But, how old am I? 15, turning 16 in 4 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 months. Oh, Lord.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. I'm gonna go, obviously, learner's license.
And the learners, focus on the learners. It's the most important year of school.
Mm.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, yeah.
Heel.
Why is the most important year?
Because universities focus on year 12 the most.
Right.
And they look at your record, you know, year 11 and 13. Year 12, they just, kid you not, it is I think it's in New Zealand alone,
Mhm.
to get excellence endorsement for year 12, only 1% of students in the whole country will actually get it.
Wow.
It is an incredible academic achievement if you can get it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do get it, obviously, you're most likely going to get a scholarship. They're going to be like, oh, excellence, year 12. Hardest year to do it, all good. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Because, you know, that's the one that they look at the most. But hopefully, you know, it goes well.
And where do you plan to go?
Otago University. Not really like it's the I think it's the 52nd best school for zoology in the world actually, which is pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to like get into like Harvard or anything. That has like a 4% acceptance rate. Did you know that? There's no 7% acceptance rate for Harvard.
Okay.
That's your fun fact. But like that's all technology and stuff, and I'm not really going into that field, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. So I think maybe you could play something.
Oh, well.
Well, your pick.
Do I want to play a generic song?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play a generic song. Trying to imagine. just gonna go. I did my cover fucked up. Oh well.
Well, as other people said, it's practice what makes it perfect.
That's true.
And the more you practice, the better you will get. And as you said, you have change in strings. So you have 7 strings now. So it's not as bad. So anyway.
Someone was mad.
Yeah, I can see somebody.
Someone didn't like it.
No. Somebody didn't like it. I think about TikTok. When you were talking about TikTok, somebody, I think.
Really?
Yeah. So.
There is controversy. But I'm the all-knowing of the internet. I can tell you anything recently. I can tell you about what's been going on YouTube, all about the Tate brothers, because that's relevant.
What's going on Facebook?
I don't really follow Facebook. From what I can imagine, though, I envision there is a bunch of clips of Andrew Tate everywhere and people sucking his dick.
Oh, right. Okay. Right.
That's what I see on. That's what I envision. That's on. You know.
Zuckerberg.
Oh yeah, Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg in his metaverse, his own land.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you, artists.
That's it.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think we can say goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. This video likely will be deleted.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all. It's just more for artists to practice to be in front of people. And can you talk about your fear of like stage fright? I'm
stage fright. I'm not too bad with performances. I actually don't mind.
Okay.
Surprisingly, so when I have to talk, so I have to go up there and be like, I hate speeches because you have to be so specific with it. kind of suck.
Right.
They do. Performances I don't mind, although when I'm nervous a bit, I do muck up a lot more.
Okay.
But that's why I need to get better at. I'm just trying to sometimes I skip strings on accident and such and such. Toxicity was down.
Really cool.
Great band.
Right. Well, thank you very much for watching. As I said, likely this video will be deleted. I will leave it for a few hours and then
That's unfortunate. Is there any closing messages?
Well, you can do a closing message.
Pray for Ukraine. That's all I really say.
100% back you up. Pray for Ukraine.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. Paldies visiem, kas skatījās. Tiekamies kādā citā reizē. Čau, čau.